This is He Knows Everything, bringing you the heat and far. We keeping a foot on the what? On the Neeks. We keeping a foot on the what? On the Neeks. And like the tremendous master that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Now, He Knows Everything is going to break this shit down to the common science that it is, dog. In its most cold-hearted, in its most unadulterated, in its most cutthroat tiller fashion. Sorry, not sorry, man. See, what people gotta understand is what Nas and Jay was talking about. It goes over a lot of people's heads. If you're not in that place in your life where you're building up, you're basically progressing. They're both talking about, you want to know the essence of their lyric? They're both talking about financial literacy. This all goes over a lot, 99% of the people on the planet's heads, because they don't understand. See, they tell you, well, you know, that song, man, that ain't the best Nas, that ain't the best Jay. On the contrary, that is actually the best versions of them, because it's a graduated state. It's an evolution. It's them basically on a higher plane in life. See, people don't understand. People graduate. Part of being a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics is recreating yourself, redefining yourself, and basically taking yourself to the next level. You always gotta have yourself under pressure, dog. You always gotta have yourself under the gun. You always gotta be ready to know when to pull the trigger and when to basically be able to get yourself past where you're at. Stagnancy, being stagnant, is actually regression. See, a lot of people like to be in their comfort zone. A lot of people like to be comfortable. A lot of people like to stay comfortable in life. Can't do that. You always got to be progressing. So when Nas say, hear ye, only kings stand near me, dog. I understand that verse. I understand that line, dog. I understand those bars. Because it's the truth. When you think of He Knows Everything is the ultimate king. So only kings could stand near him. Hear ye. It's a declaration. It's basically an introduction of what is going to come. That means basically stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush and listen to the king as he teaches and he preaches financial literacy to you. If you listen to Nas, this is how you could tell Nas is evolved. Nas went from, basically saying, Jay, you got dick sucking lips, compared to beans, you're whack. You know what I'm saying? Got whiskers, like trying to act like you got mustache, trying to work out. What, you think you brolic with your Taibo karate ass? He went from that in ether to the graduated state of him talking about cryptocurrency. And not what these people that are using their stimulus checks to do, trying to basically play this gambling Russian roulette of their version of cryptocurrency. He's talking about the actual, basically, investing. Nas invested in cryptocurrency right before the pop happened. And this is how he became a billionaire. See, people got to understand, the long-term game is always the best game when it comes to investment. Investment in a lot of people, they look at short-term, they look at get quick, get rich quick. You don't get rich quick. There's no fucking such thing. Everything takes time. Getting your weight up, getting your figures up, that shit takes time. And when He Knows Everything basically imparts the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding like a turkey, you gotta gobble that thing up, man. You want to gain wealth and you want to gain it in a very slow maturation process, but it will be in a long-lasting process. You need to invest in real estate, man. Real estate is tried and true. Real estate been around forever. This is where you got to go. And you don't need all of the money in the world. All you need is just basically understanding the principle of you don't know business until you do business. No one's going to tell you or give you a rule book on business. You don't know it until you do it. But it's like anything in life. Once you start doing it, once you start figuring out the nuances, once you start figuring out the ins and the outs, man, get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. I'm teaching and preaching right now. So you better get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. These are gems and jewels that I'm dropping to you guys. You don't know business until you know business. And that's what Nas was talking about. He said, as I'm saying these rhymes, I'm thinking of another business. This guy's on another level mentally. This is why these rhymes, to a lot of people that want the old version of Nas and Jay-Z, if you want to listen to the old Nas and Jay-Z, buy their fucking old albums, like Jay-Z said, man. But if you want to listen to their elevated state, where they've gone, how financially literate they are. See, this goes over a lot of people's heads, because a lot of people, believe it or not, are not financially literate. A lot of people are Rudy fucking Pooh and Plum Plum Brains. A lot of people are classic fucking Dolce and Troglodytes. A lot of people are ultra fucking fanboys and ultra fucking fangirls with the ultra fucking fanboys and the ultra fucking fangirl rhetorics in life. They haven't achieved anything. They haven't gained anything. They haven't amassed anything. They haven't taken themselves to the next level mentally, financially, holistically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually. They haven't evolved. They're in the same rut. Chris Rock talked about a joke in one of his stand-up comedies. I don't remember which one it was, but he knows everything. Told you guys about that. Women, and see, this is why you got to take your cues from female nature. Women are always going forward sexually. I mean, financially. They never go backwards financially. Notice men are always behind the curve. They always cannot go back sexually. And we get it, men, you know, they always gotta bust a fucking nut. We get that shit. But Rick Ross talked about, I bust a nut, then I'm back to thinking money. I bust a nut, then I'm back to thinking money. I bust a nut, then I'm back to thinking money. I'm gonna say it again. For number 4, for the covering all sides and the angles. 4 means courtlet. I bust a nut, then I'm back to thinking money. Notice, most guys, when they bust a nut, that's all they're thinking about, the next fucking nut. Rick Ross tells you, I bust a nut, then I'm back to thinking money. Meaning his mind was always on the money when he wasn't busting the nut. Of course, when you busting a nut, you can't think about money because it's another state of euphoria. You can't basically trade off 2 euphorias. Busting a nut is its own state of euphoria. So you got to be in your zone to bust that nut the way that you want to bust that fucking nut. Just like you got to be in that state of euphoria when you're making money to make the money. Meaning, i.e., you have to be 1,000% focused, locked in, and concentrated on what you're doing. This is what life brings out of you. This is what life requires. This is what life is asking of you. It's asking, basically, greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. Now, when Jay-Z says, no white gloves, or so white gloves, and then he tells you, haters can't touch me, I'm with the fuckery. Don't fuck with me, dog. There's so many to unpack. And Jay talks about the B word so many times. Do you guys know that Jay is talking about betas? When he keeps saying B, that haters, they can't fuck with B. When they keep saying that, that's a double B. He's talking about you betas, man. And then he says a triple B. But then he says, but the other B. You see, the other B is talking about his lady, not betas. But the reason why he coupled her into it as well is because all of these B's have something that's drawn as a simile, something that's drawn as a similar thing. They all can be a fucking problem. They all can be a hindrance. They all can basically be a situation where they cause an imbalance. But he differentiated the other B because remember I told you guys, women and betas are similar, but women are just way more advanced in this aspect. They understand their natures of being female, and they understand how to get what they want from doing the same things. They do the haterisms and trollisms just like betas fucking do. But the difference, the delineation, the distinction, the gulf and the separation between women and fucking betas is betas don't have no nature. Betas don't know how to basically get you to do what they want you to do through their haterisms and trollisms. They're not savvy with it. They're not high level with it. They're just basically what the fuck they are. Betas. They're basically what we would say lesser, secondary, weak, inferior. That's what they are. Just like an inferior cell. Just like basically inferiority and not superiority. Whereas women, they understand how to capitalize on their B because they can use their bodies, they can use their physicalities, and boy, they know how to whip your fucking ass in shape if you're not careful, if you're not on your true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics, if you are not on your alpha male shit. They know how to use the power of the P, the pussy, to whip your ass into fucking shape. Let me tell you guys something. I'll tell you guys something real quick. I know this shit gonna make a lot of motherfuckers laugh. I'd rather beat a fucking dick than sit there and get done the fuck up by a chick. Woo. You see how that shit rhyme? Let me say it again, because what I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. So hear me fucking well. Push comes to shove, which that hasn't been the case for me, but I'm sure it's the case for a lot of motherfuckers. I'd rather beat a dick than get done up by a fucking chick. That's the mentality that you have to have in the back of your corpus callosum. That's the mentality that you have to have in your medulla oblongata. Now I know to a lot of alpha males, they're like, beat a dick, that's so beta. No, you got to understand what is being drawn here. What's the simile? Meaning, if push comes to shove, your self-control has to be to such a level that you're willing to get self-pleasure than to basically manifest or basically go into what's called pure fucking beta supreme ways. Basically succumb to the woman's way of doing things. Basically activating her masculine energy and activating your feminine energy. This is what He Knows Everything is talking about. You gotta know that when push comes to shove, you willing in desperate times to do that than to sit there and to succumb to what she's about to do to your rabbit ass. Because once she does that, she loses all respect for you, and there's no coming back from that shit. The only way from coming back from that shit is for you to basically activate your alpha and kill your damn beta. This is why every day you gotta walk out your alpha. This is why every day you gotta kill your fucking beta. This is why every day you gotta unction you being an alpha fucking male. Because being an alpha male and having alpha lineage is not fucking easy, dog. This shit ain't for the fucking birds. It's a straight and narrow path. That means that you're going to have to walk this thing out. That means that it's going to be serious. That means it's going to be pivotal. That means it's going to be critical. That means it's going to be tough. There's nothing about it that's going to be fucking easy. And if you're not willing to walk that thing out, we'll ride a little bit on this video because we got to teach and preach. Then you're not going to be able to get yourself to the next level. This is what being an alpha male is all about. Now people say, well, he knows everything. He's a fake alpha male. Well, let's see. Someone who's fake is someone that doesn't have the ability to show and prove. He Knows Everything is always showing and proving to you guys. If you just listen to these videos and adhere to the messages in these videos, you can't help but to become so alpha. You will never become on an alpha level as He Knows Everything. That will never fucking happen. Because he's the teacher, you're the student. That's just not gonna fucking happen. But you'll get yourself to a graduated level. You'll get yourself to a so alpha or so alpha level to the point to where you graduate your mind. This is what it's all about. Basically, mind expansion. It's about mind graduation. It's about mind evolution. It's about mind evolving. It's about basically looking at things from a higher plane. That's what Sorry Not Sorry is all about. It's about financial literacy. It's about literacy of your overall being, self-improvement. That's what the song really in all essence is all about. Improving thyself, growth, graduation, elevation, man, progression, not regression. Stuff that He Knows Everything's always teaching you guys in abundance. Remember, what did He Knows Everything told you guys? Always from the jump. Be men and women with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset. So let He Knows Everything and let He Knows Everything say it well. Be men and women with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why He Knows Everything? Why you always getting after people and stuff like that? I don't get after people because I want to get after people. That's for pedo goons to do. That's guys that are pedophiles and then call themselves goons at the same time. Hence the name pedo fucking goons that tell you it's petty time. When a man tells you they're being petty, that's feminine fucking behavior. That's feminine fucking trait. Women do that shit. Women are petty. Men are not petty. Men shouldn't be jealous. That's a female fucking trait. Petty is another definition of saying jealous and envious. So when you see a guy's petty, it's a pure fucking beta supreme and a beta cuck male behavior. It's behaviors that showcase and manifest that. You cannot sit here, listen to the gems and the jewels that's dropped by He Knows Everything, and hate unless you're pure fucking beta supreme or beta cuck male. These are the only people that are going to hate on messages of positivity of this level, of this magnitude, of this epic proportion, in this epic fashion and variation. This is a guy that's equipping and teaching men and women to become so alpha and so alpha. If you don't allow your mind to basically see this for what it is, and you don't allow your mind to graduate to the graduated state of it, then you've lost the message. You've lost the bigger picture. You've lost what is being told to you guys. Because in its most cold-hearted, in its most unadulterated, in its most cutthroat true teller fashion, is as simple as this, y'all. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to look at what's being delivered unto thee. And what is that? It's a tough message of basically getting you guys to graduate your state of being, graduate your state of understanding, graduate your corpus callosum, graduate your cerebellum, graduate your medulla oblongata, graduate the fact that when it's all said and done, this is what it's all about. Elevating your mind, elevating your state, elevating your ability, and elevating your reasoning. Because in cognitive reasoning, in cognitive deduction, everyone, if they are smart, they want to elevate. Everyone, if they are smart, they want to graduate. Everyone, if they are smart, they want to progress. But how do you elevate? How do you graduate? How do you progress? You listen to somebody in front of you that can showcase to that. We're not talking about people that talk about it. Talking is cheap, man. The good book tells us, I'd rather you be doers and not sayers of the word. Jesus Christ basically gives credit to those who do and don't say, meaning those who could lead by example. How many times has He Knows Everything led you to the example? Jay-Z has led a lot of people via his examples if you pay fucking attention. Nas has led a lot of people via examples if you pay fucking attention. That's why he can say, hear ye, only kings stand near me. That means if you're paying attention, you can stand near him. If not, get away from thee, dog. Get thee behind thee. Whereas with Jay, no white gloves, dog. So white gloves. Haters can't touch me. Woo. I'm with the fuckery. Don't fuck with me, dog. What he's basically saying is, don't you even try. Because if you try, I'm keeping the foot on the what? Higgs. I'm keeping the foot on the what? Higgs. And like the Tibetan master that I am, I'm applying what? Immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. That's what Jay's talking about. That's what he's alluding to, man. Because a lot of people, they miss the boat. Meaning they miss the message. If you hate on any of He Knows Everything's videos where he's trying to uplift you as an alpha male or an alpha female, it's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, It's like Anthony Callaway said, man. This is an invitation to the alpha and the alpha nation. Woo-hoo-hoo! Hear Anthony Callaway and hear Anthony Callaway well. He's getting the message, dog. He's got the skullduggery of a He Knows Everything. This is an invitation to the alpha and the alpha nation. The question is, are you willing to accept the invitation to the alpha and the alpha nation? That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? Dicks. In this instance, an alpha like a He Knows Everything on his Godzilla true alpha extraordinaire, governed by true alpha economics ways, will always keep the foot on these rabbit ass, Rudy fucking poo, plum fucking brains, classic fucking dopes, troglo fucking dykes, your fucking beta supremes, and what we call beta cuck males neck. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.